In 2024, Liv Morgan accomplished something truly remarkable that her fans and even some critics are beginning to recognize. While some haters might focus on what they see as shortcomings, it's impossible to deny the extraordinary path she carved for herself in WWE this past year. From her return at the Women's Royal Rumble to her role in reshaping the landscape of WWE's women's division, Liv Morgan's journey has been nothing short of transformative. This video will dive into exactly what made 2024 so special for Liv Morgan and why fans of Liv Morgan know exactly what she achieved, even if others might overlook it. Let's start by acknowledging the incredible year Liv Morgan had in 2024. Her feud with Rhea Ripley was a standout, with both women proving their worth in high-profile matches and segments. As we entered 2025, it was clear that Liv Morgan was no longer the Women's World Champion, a title she dropped to Rhea Ripley during the Raw on Netflix premiere. But that doesn't diminish the impact of her year or the significance of her journey. Her story wasn't just about winning championships but about proving herself as a top-tier talent, and that is something that her fans already knew and recognized. At the beginning of 2024, when Liv Morgan returned during the Women's Royal Rumble, no one could have predicted what would unfold. Liv had made a declaration: she was going on a revenge tour. This was a bold statement, and while it didn't quite play out the way everyone might have expected, it became one of the defining storylines of the year. Her early feud with Becky Lynch didn't quite lead to the victory some had hoped for, but it set the stage for bigger things. In fact, Liv didn't need a big WrestleMania moment to prove herself. Instead, her journey saw her align herself with Rhea Ripley, marking the beginning of one of the most unpredictable and compelling narratives in WWE history. At first glance, WWE had plans for Rhea Ripley to continue as the champion, with Liv playing a supporting role in this storyline. However, life threw them a curveball when Rhea suffered an injury that temporarily sidelined her. WWE suddenly found itself in a situation where they had to pivot, and this was where Liv Morgan's story truly began to take shape. With Rhea out of action, WWE had to create new dynamics on Monday Night Raw. They didn't want to put all their eggs in the basket of established stars like Becky Lynch, so they turned to Liv Morgan, who was initially intended to be a utility player. But what happened next was nothing short of remarkable. Liv Morgan was presented with an opportunity that no one could have foreseen. She was given the chance to become one of the top heels in WWE's women's division, to step up and take on a new role as the face of Monday Night Raw's women's division. This sudden shift in narrative caught many fans and commentators by surprise, but Liv seized the opportunity with both hands. Her transition from a babyface into a heel was nothing short of groundbreaking. This was a huge moment for her career, as it wasn't just about winning matches or cutting promos, it was about taking on a completely new persona and running with it. And that's exactly what she did. Liv Morgan's heel turn wasn't just a gimmick, it was a game changer. The way Liv Morgan navigated this transformation was truly organic, much like how Stone Cold Steve Austin's Austin 3:16 promo was born out of a spontaneous moment after getting stitches. Liv's rise to prominence happened unexpectedly. WWE didn't have some elaborate plan in place for her career. Instead, they found themselves adjusting to the ever-changing landscape of the women's division. When Rhea Ripley was sidelined with an injury, and Becky Lynch was moving towards an exit, Liv Morgan was thrust into a position she hadn't been prepared for, and she made the most of it. The parallels to Austin's rise to fame are clear. Just like Austin became the face of WWE in a way no one anticipated, Liv Morgan found herself thrust into the spotlight and became the face of the women's division on Monday Night Raw. It wasn't something WWE had planned, but it was something they couldn't ignore. Liv wasn't just a utility player anymore, she was one of the most compelling figures in the entire company. Liv's year was filled with unexpected twists and turns. She had to navigate various storylines, including one with Rhea Ripley that continued despite Ripley's injury. This was an incredible feat because Liv had to keep the feud alive with just herself and a few promos while Rhea was absent. The fact that Liv was able to continue building momentum for this feud, even in Rhea's absence, is a testament to her talent and resilience. And let's not forget the Judgment Day storyline. Liv Morgan's involvement in the Judgment Day faction was another key chapter in her 2024 story, aligning herself with Dominik Mysterio, one of the biggest heels in WWE, added another layer to her character. This alliance gave Liv even more heat and solidified her position as one of the top heels in the company. Her work with Dominik and the Judgment Day faction further showcased her versatility and ability to adapt to different storylines and characters. This entire journey was something truly special. The fans, especially Liv Morgan's supporters, recognized that she wasn't just a side player in the bigger storylines. She was one of the driving forces behind the evolution of WWE's women's division. In a year where WWE had to adjust on the fly, Liv Morgan proved that she was more than capable of stepping up and carrying the weight of these storylines. However, it wasn't just about Liv Morgan's growth as a character. It was also about the broader impact she had on WWE's storytelling. Her rivalry with Rhea Ripley didn't just elevate her career, it changed the trajectory of Rhea Ripley's character as well. Rhea, who had been a dominant heel, was turned into a babyface by the end of their feud, and this shift played a major role in shaping the future of WWE's women's division. Rhea's injury opened up new possibilities for Liv and allowed her to shine in ways that hadn't been planned. Throughout 2024, Liv Morgan was asked to step up time and time again, whether it was performing in the ring, delivering promos, or carrying a storyline while other stars were sidelined. Liv didn't miss a beat. She kept the momentum going, all while elevating the careers of those around her. Her rivalry with Rhea Ripley continued to develop even when Rhea wasn't physically present, and she kept her feud with Io Sky alive as well. This ability to juggle multiple storylines and keep them engaging was a testament to Liv's versatility and star power. Looking back on 2024, it's clear that Liv Morgan didn't just have a great year, she changed the landscape of WWE. She was a central figure in reshaping the Judgment Day faction, in bringing a new dimension to the women's division, and in helping to elevate new stars. Her success wasn't just about what she accomplished in the ring, it was about the way she connected with the fans and became a major player in the company. Now, as we look ahead to 2025, Liv Morgan has cemented her place as a main event talent. WWE took a chance on her, and she delivered in ways that no one could have anticipated. The company didn't see her as a top-tier star at first, but after everything she accomplished in 2024, it's clear that Liv is here to stay. She didn't just get a title shot or a moment of glory, she earned her spot at the top. Liv Morgan's success in 2024 is a story of resilience, adaptability, and taking advantage of the opportunities presented to her. She became one of WWE's most compelling figures, and her impact will be felt for years to come. For those who doubted her or overlooked her contributions, it's time to acknowledge the hard work and determination that Liv Morgan brought to the table. She didn't just take advantage of the opportunities given to her, she created her own opportunities and made the most of every moment. That's what makes her journey so special. And it's a testament to the power of perseverance and dedication in the world of professional wrestling.